Hey peeps, it's JJ with Baby Girl Crafting, and I have my Sew Sampler box. So, full disclosure, well, I guess it's full disclosure. I have to let you know, I actually have seen an unboxing done. I typically don't like to see what's in these boxes before I get them, because I like to be surprised. I love the surprise. And now I'm a little nervous to open it because I've seen two unboxings and everybody seemed really disappointed. So it's kind of made me kind of go back and forth on this because I really want to see, I'm excited to open it because I want to see the fabric firsthand. And I like what the other stuff that's in the box. So I'm really excited about all that. But I don't think I'm going to be near as disappointed as everybody else that's been getting this box. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we open it up. And the first thing we see is My Happy Place. Now, the problem that people have been having is that My Happy Place, they're kind of acting like it kind of comes across as a beach theme. We've got shells and starfish. And I'm going to take this out because the card is just, I don't want to look at everything yet. Okay, and then there's the card. My Happy Place, and it has an anchor. So you're thinking water or, ocean. That's kind of the impression that you get. I do love to cruise, but other than that, water's not my thing. And so beach themes are not really my thing. So that's not My Happy Place, which is where we kind of come into where I think I'm going to like this box a lot better than other people who have thought it was like an ocean or a beach box, because the fabric is not in alignment with this. But let's see. So we're going to do the fabric first, although I usually like to do the fabric last. Set the box over here. But we are going to go ahead and do the fabric first because I really want to see it. Okay, so what we got is we got, I forgot what this is called. No! Sorry. Alright, I forget what the name of this is when you get your fabric in the rolls like this. It is, the fabric is Arctic by Elizabeth Hartman. And there's 20 pieces. And you can see we've got browns and grays and greens and blues. Now, so far I really like the collection. And actually, without looking at the actual what's on the fabric, just from the color scheme, it actually comes across kind of beachy or summery, which is actually interesting that we're going into fall, because it does kind of remind me of more of a summer theme, or I guess summer turning into fall. I actually love the ribbon that it's tied with. I'm gonna have to show it to you guys because it is actually pretty cool. I can get it undone. Okay. Look at the ribbon. It's a little measuring tape. I thought that was cute. So Robert Kaufman. That's what it said on there. All right. So take a look at these fabrics, and based on this, you can tell me what you think of the fabric choices. Because there are some, if this really was supposed to be a beach theme, but then maybe something happened and they didn't get that. Well, no, because I went and checked after I saw the videos, and the sneak peek was these fabrics. So this is what they were planning, but I'm looking at these fabrics and I'm liking them. I was kind of afraid that might happen. Everybody's got these bad reviews, and just it was more not that the fabric was bad, but it didn't match the box. But I'm okay with that so far. All right, so we have feathers and brown. So feathers, that's not really beachy. And then we have these flowers, which remind me of like the tops of dandelions. I know that's not what they are, but those just kind of blow through the wind. Which actually does seem kind of Seems summery, but cool, and not cool as in awesome, cool as in not hot. Oh, I like that. I love the gingham. Okay. And those were all kind of like browns, different shades of brown. This is very interesting. This is the only one of this color, but I really like it. It's like a purple. It's really cool. And it is the only one of that shade in the set. We have some black feathers. I'm putting them upside down, sorry. I guess it doesn't matter, they're feathers. So that's black and gray. And now we're getting into some grays. So we have gray stars. I mean, I'm liking the fabric. I'm thinking of some things I could do with it. And this is interesting because this is more of a brown. Okay, so we have this and it's in the gray section, but it's actually more of a brown. Kind of a gray brown. But looking at the browns that I have, it would go better in that section than in the gray section. Now we have some gray polka dots. More of the flowers. Oh, I think I like these flowers done in this color scheme better. I really like it in the grays. Now here we're moving into like greens. This is kind of a gray green. It's like a gray with green in it. Definitely doesn't go with the grays. It definitely goes with the greens. And I'm a green person, so you know I'm liking this. Love it. Love it. Oh, I like this one too. Oh, I like the flowers. We haven't gotten there yet. I'll stop moving ahead. I like that. I like them all. I'm liking the fabric a lot. But check that out. Oh, it's really pretty. Can you see the depth of the different colors? Yeah, I like that one. Okay, now well, that's weird. Okay, this is a baby blue, very soft baby blue. And then we kind of have green polka dots. We're still more green. These are not blue. This is a different color green. I wish I could get it to show. But it is, I mean, kind of a blue-green. But it definitely looks funny in the blue section. It fits right in with the green section. So I don't know if if they're supposed to be in any kind of order, but mine are not. This is definitely green. Now we're back to the blues. Blue. This is a dusky kind of blue. One of these days I'll learn all my colors and then I can be more distinct. But I like those. I'm really liking the flower ones, which is odd because I don't typically do flower. Floral's not my favorite. But I've been liking some of the florals lately with other, like not by itself. I couldn't do floral all by itself, but you know, flowers and like gingham or whatever. Or the checkerboards. I like that. And last but not least, feathers. Since I don't know which way to hold it. Alright, so that's the fabric. Which I'm actually not disappointed with at all. But that's because, sorry, I'm fixing it just a minute. But I have to agree, that doesn't really come across as beachy material. If that's what the idea with this was, is that it was supposed to be like ocean or beach or water. I do not get the impression when I look at the fabric that the fabric is in alignment with that. Which I'm actually okay with, and I'm actually quite happy with the fabric that we got. Have no idea what to do. It's interesting because it doesn't coordinate as well. Like the greens don't really go with the blues. So you'd have to do a project if you were to just use this fabric that definitely could move around color-wise. And I think it's funny that we got that one purple. But I guess it's kind of a brown purple maybe, but it looks purple to me. I think it's in the brown family. I don't know. It looks purple to me. Okay, so enough with the dialogue about the fabric. Let me know what you guys think. If you got this box, were you disappointed with the fabric or were you excited about the fabric? Because I'm not disappointed with the fabric at all. Even if the idea was that it was supposed to be ocean, I can kind of see the color scheme of this definitely fitting ocean. You know, you've got your sand and you've got the greens and the blues. I'm not sure where the blacks play into that, but in that sense, I can kind of see a color scheme that goes with that, if I use my imagination pretty good. But I do like the fabric choices in the sense that I like them. They're new, or not new because they've been around, but not what I would have expected. Definitely not something I probably would have bought myself. None of these I don't think I would have bought myself. So it's something to add to my stash that I will be able to use in the future and come up with a project for them. So I'm excited about that. But what do you think? Is it your happy place material? Not sure it's my happy place material. Okay. So, onto the box. What's else in the box? Because if the fabric disappointed you, the rest of the box will not disappoint. It is amazing. So we got Aurifil thread. And mine is, I want to say it's almost a pink color, but it's very, very light. I'm going to look this one up for you guys. See if it says what color it is. It's Aurifil Oyster Thread. It's a cotton 50 weight. And I'm not sure the color. I really need to learn the numbers. It says 250 or 2405 and I think it's 200. It contains one spool MK50-2405 small, and it's 220 yards. It's a creamy thread. It does look creamy. It's sparkly. I mean, it's like pearly, but I like it. I love that. Again, well, I'm not well, yeah, I can see this definitely goes really well with the brown fabrics. Really, really well with the brown fabrics. Let me see how it goes with the greens. With the greens, it does not really go with the blues. But it goes really, really well with the brown fabrics we got. Okay, I'm saving the best for last. So, the next thing we got was a Sew Standard Seam Guide. I kind of wanted to see this because this was interesting. I'm actually getting ready. I need to set my machine or how to do a scant quarter. And I'll be doing a tutorial on that. And that should be posted on Friday, tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get that. That's the goal, is to have that put up on Friday. It is like neon yellow, more than neon yellow than normal. Like, I don't know if you can see with the light, it's like, looks like it's glowing. It is, I'll have to read what this is so you can see it, but I'm going to put it up against my happy place so you can see, have a better idea of what it looks like. And these right here, these are actual holes, and up here is a plus cross, and those go all the way through the ruler. So this is a ruler I don't have and don't know how to use. It's to measure small pieces, set your stitch accurately, mark 1/4 inch measurements. Oh, maybe that's what that is. And to trim half square triangles. Which, if you look at the bottom, there's a line for the half square triangles. That makes sense. And this is by It's Sew Emma. Let's read what they have to say about it, because they probably have more information than I do. Let's see. Sew Standard Seam Guide. It's Sew Emma, number ISE-724. Who doesn't love a good multi-tool? This new 4-in-1 tool from It's Sew Emma does quadruple duty as a ruler. seam guide, 1/4-inch marking tool for binding, and also features a handy 45-degree line for trimming half-square triangles. Keep it close in your sewing room to use at every stage of the process. And this is a, I don't want to say oh my word, Sew Sampler. This isn't a Sew Sampler exclusive, but it is a Sew Sampler members receive this item first. So this is brand new, and it retails for $6.48. So that's pretty cool. And in case you wanted to know, the Aurifil was retailed for $3.98. And the fabric bundle retails for $16.98. And that particular bundle is a Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. I'm just reading to see if this is... Okay, so about this line, this Arctic, this line is packed with polar bears, feathers, and snow caps. And it's rounded out with plaids. Oh, that's the plaid when I say gingham, it's a plaid. Snowflakes and stars. Well, how come we didn't get some of the fun stuff? Muted grays, blues, greens, and mauves. Oh, that's that purple. It's a mauve. I got one mauve. Let's see. Mauves signal comfort and warmth. It's kind of comfort and warmth. I guess that's the happy place. But I don't have any snowflakes. Snowflakes would be awesome. I would have liked to have snowflakes. That would have been fun. We do have the stars and the plaids. And I don't know what the snow caps are. So we must not have got that in this bundle either. Anyway, I like fabric. I keep going back to the fabric. Alright, so the last item, except for till we get to the patterns, is the Olfa. An Olfa rotary cutter. This is something I've seen other people get in other boxes or other times, and I've wanted one. And I've thought about getting one, but I haven't. You're going to see me use this all the time. Everybody loves it. And I have, well, I think I have three rotary cutters. One I never use because it's like an ergonomic one, and I can't use it. I'm horrible with it. I don't get it. But the other ones I use all the time, but when I'm, cutting my fabric, but I haven't done that in a little while. But you can never have enough. Like, I need one at this table and one at this table, one in my bag that goes with me. Yeah. So I'm excited. Very, very excited. Oh, and this retails for $16.48, so it's not even a cheap product. It's a really good one. And it's pink, which is not exactly my color, but it's not red, so that's awesome. So that works. Now, onto the pattern. Now, again, I've seen what's in this box, and I actually think this pattern is hilarious. And that might not be what they're going for. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable because we're going to have a little discussion. And you may hate my opinion on this, but I think this quilt is hilarious. It's easy living. And it is a bunch of chairs. There may be, oh, here, even better. This is even funner picture. Okay. This one almost looks like a toilet. I know, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that, right? It is not my goal in life to have a quilt with a bunch of chairs on it. Nope. Not at all. It does look like a toilet. Is that your happy place? Okay, that I can have. Maybe I'll just do the whole quilt with that block. And that's what I'll call it. But so this is bonus size option included. So this pattern is just, everybody's whining about sorry, that's not very nice. Everybody was having their opinion and not pleased with the fabric choice. I'm like, I think this is hilarious because it's just not my style. Not that it's not somebody else's, so if I'm offending you, I apologize. That's not my, that's not where I'm going with this. The thought of having a bunch of chairs on my quilts makes me laugh. Really makes me laugh. So, we'll move on from that before I get myself in trouble. More trouble than I'm probably already in. Then we have block number 5 from our recipe block, and that's what it's going to look like when I ever get around to making them. I can't believe I'm this far. But since I have decided to leave school for a while, I have a lot more time to do this, and I'm going to be dedicating a lot more time to YouTube and my crafting. So I'm excited. This is on my list of things to get caught up on. I wish I had more hours in the day, because I would just craft. And I'm looking forward to some fun boxes coming in the mail. We've got some new things coming, some new craft ideas, so please check back to the channel. I think you'll be excited, especially if you're an all-around crafter. And a beginning crafter. I mean, I've done crafts all my life, but I've never gotten really great at anything. Well, I was pretty good at cross stitch and really good at plastic canvas. That's what I did a lot of, which I've got kits coming for both of those, so stay tuned for those. But getting into quilting, I didn't start, actually haven't ever finished an entire quilt. I've tied quilts and I've started sewing quilt covers, or the tops, but I've never actually finished an entire quilt, not even an entire piece. So that's my goal, that by the end, this year, and I really had hoped to do it with this one, but I'm not sure. I wasn't as excited about that design. Again, go back to the chairs. Barnes wasn't my favorite either. But I want to finish it, so I'll at least get the quilt blocks. I want to start doing that. And now I'm just kind of rambling, and you guys have things to do with your life. So check back, and I will see you later. Oh, new thing. I should have a picture here if I figured this out. And if I do, click it and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.